Well, how much does the holiday retail season matter? And how stressful is it on small businesses? I'm Dave Morris here in the Oklahoman's video studio, joined by my friend Rachael Gruntmeir from Black Scintilla. Great to see you as always,
Great to
Rachael.
see you too, Dave. Thanks for having me in here today.
Happy holidays.
It's happening, and it is happy, yes.
Small Business Saturday coming up on November 30th, as you might guess, a Saturday. And following that, it is 25 days to Christmas, obviously, because the very next day is December 1st. But let's get back to the leadoff question. How much does the holiday retail season matter? You being, I should say, small business owner, as we said, Black Scintilla in Midtown.
So small business, the holiday season, like you asked, it's huge. I mean, it kind of sets you up for the rest of the year. It's a great time to engage with new customers you may have not met. So it's an opportunity to also extend your current reaches of your demographic. So it's a very important time. You know how Oklahoma weather is, January, February, March. Yes, it did snow up until March of last year. Yeah. So it's also great to have that little nest egg set up for our crazy Oklahoma weather.
I was at the gym last night. I was listening to NPR, and they were talking about Small Business Saturday about the same time you texted saying, hey, can we chat about Small Business Saturday? I'm like, perfect. This was the perfect segue from what I was listening to podcast-wise. They were saying that nationally, like a third of small business revenue comes during the holidays. Is that true in Oklahoma as well?
It's so true.
That seems really stressful. Or as a smart business person, do you just budget for that?
You know, when you're thinking numbers, it is very stressful. But when I'm thinking about it, I think it's so much fun because it's the busyness, it's the go, it's the wrapping presents, it's seeing people get excited. I kind of really love it. There's so much fun in the atmosphere. There's so many awesome events happening. I think it's just kind of a really fun time, but I also am not a big numbers person, so I focus on the other things that don't scare me so much.
So what is business like during the holidays? Walk us through this.
Sure. You know, we've got several early Christmas shoppers that come out. Even in October, we'll see some people starting to shop for Christmas early. And
so as soon as they see that Halloween store somewhere in the metro in a strip mall somewhere, they're like, well, it's probably September. It's
their scary reminder. Yes, it's hurry and start
season
this.
Is near.
Yes. So that always kicks off some people coming in to shop. And then really these last 2 weeks that lead up to Thanksgiving, that's when people are really starting to feel the pressure. I need to go out and get some things done. Or if they're out, you know, getting groceries or getting their holiday outfit ready for Thanksgiving, they're picking up a couple gifts to go along the way too. And then, oh my gosh, once midnight on Thanksgiving hits, it's just full throttle for Christmas.
We were chatting a little bit online again before this interview about how things have kind of changed. I mentioned, and I may be wrong about this, how Black Friday doesn't seem to be quite the event that it was 5-10 years ago when people were like, as soon as the turkey's off the table, let's go shopping en masse. And there's chaos, and you're breaking down the door for a TV or something. But it doesn't seem like maybe Black Friday is quite the big a deal as it used to be.
I have not seen that to be the case. In the last 5 years that I've had the store, I feel like I see less and less people in the rush for Black Friday. I mean, they're still coming out and they're shopping, but they're also going at a slower pace. They're spending time with their family, you know, they're having a longer lunch. They're not so dead set and stressed out about this certain sale that they have to get to, which that's kind of what the holidays is about, is spending time with your friends, you know, getting out, visiting your local businesses. So it's kind of nice to see that reversing a little bit, that people are relaxing a little bit, as it should be.
It seems like some of the stores are kind of backing off, being open at 4 a.m. or 24 hours. Hey, we're just going to be open our normal holiday hours for Friday, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, and all those sort of events. And perhaps having some sort of online sale in advance as well. But we're here chatting with Rachael, Black Scintilla, which you can find over in Midtown, like 11th and Walker, right there.
10th and Walker.
10th and Walker, right there at the roundabout.
Right in between Brown's Bakery and McNelly's, right in between there,
Donuts or beer, either one.
Sometimes both, just make a round. It's a great carb overload, you know?
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
So let's talk about Small Business Saturday. Again, it's coming up this Saturday, November 30th. What sort of specials, features can people find at Black Scintilla?
So we've got...
And perhaps for that matter, the related shops, because there's a whole bunch of small, local retail, I should say, in that area.
Absolutely. There's so many local businesses in the downtown area. I mean, we're talking Midtown, Automobile Alley, Film Row. There's so many great local businesses that when you start looking, it's kind of impressive how much retail that we have down here. And I can't think of a single business that's not doing something. We've got several businesses that are doing free giveaways, that are starting sales early in the morning and doing their staggered discounts going down. We've got raffles, we've got store-wide discounts, we've got kind of everything you can think of on Saturday. A lot of businesses are extending their hours also. That's kind of the only hours that I'm seeing extended. They're not doing it for Black Friday, but I am seeing that for Saturday. And it's just a great reminder of how important it is to shop local, and not just once a year, but year round, because really our businesses are the lifelines of our local communities. You know, if you can imagine Midtown driving up Walker, and if those local businesses were not there, how cold and kind of sad it would be.
Sure.
So this is a great reminder to engage with those businesses, get to know them, become friends with them, and really enjoy shopping. It doesn't have to be stressful and hectic.
Well, what are some of the techniques that small businesses and local businesses use to bring people in? I noticed you were on your Instagram account, had something for the dudes, guys night coming up on December 5th at 5
Absolutely.
p.m.
You know, so women are primarily the shoppers, but we in the store like to do something fun to where all the ladies can come in, fill out their wish list, and then we have a specific guys night. They can come in and we'll have local beer, we'll have snacks. They can come in right after work, shop from that gift registry for their special someone. We'll do all the gift wrapping and take the tags off, and they can relax, enjoy their snacks, beers. And this year we've also partnered up with Trade Menswear and Chirps and Cheers. So that whole little building right there is just going to be a special event to get the guys in there. One night you can wipe out all of your shopping, go home and be done. And then you look like a superhero too, because it's wrapped really pretty.
Sure.
And in real paper.
As opposed to how I would wrap something, or perhaps another guy would wrap something, or another person would wrap something. It's just kind of, there's tape.
It's not in
there's
the
a lot of tape
ball.
on this, my goodness.
Yeah, it's not in the bag from Dillard's or wherever. It's in a box. It looks lovely. You're going to get points.
You mentioned the men's trade wares and the Chirps and Cheers. They're right around the corner from you, all in that same area. They're in Midtown.
And we kind of have a special little setup in our building, which I love. We kind of have this little communal vestibule area. So we're going to actually open the doors and put our bar in there, and it'll just be an easy, really great walk-through area. We're really looking forward to this event.
You know, talking about the business angle here, Small Business Saturday, and congrats to you and all the businesses locally who are hanging in there and succeeding. But what about employment? How hard is it to find part-time workers, and how hard is it perhaps for the workers to find employment?
Sure, you know, employment is something I hear amongst all local businesses when talking about struggles, you know, like what are the best tips to do with this? And I even have friends in other states that they also too struggle with this. So it's not even a local thing, but minimum wage, you know, we all need to make a living and pay our own bills. So we're paying, you know, our employees a nice wage, definitely above minimum wage, because you also want really good employment. You also want really great customer service. When your customers come in, you want them to feel welcomed and warm and engaging. So employing is definitely huge.
You know, I've heard from a lot of chefs and restaurant managers that finding employees is hard.
It is.
Are you finding that too on the retail side of things?
It definitely is. Because then also once you find that really good gym, you got to keep them.
Yeah.
And we all know that's difficult to do sometimes, but we also want them to succeed and grow and do other things. Luckily, we have some awesome people here in Oklahoma City. I'm so fortunate for my friends that maybe have the week off for Christmas and they're helping out for the weekend and pitching in and tagging things and restocking. So it's, you know, a lot of small businesses rely on our friends and family. My parents are actually coming up this weekend to help with the giveaways. So it's a full-on family friend affair. And again, that's what local businesses are. It's a whole family.
You mentioned that week before Christmas, one of the things that you and your shop participate in, the holiday pop-up shops, and they start pretty quick, right?
They are actually starting in 3 days. They start the day after Thanksgiving, so they start Black Friday, and they go through that Sunday, and they change out every single week. So you can hit up these shops every single week and see something completely different. So it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Go find 10 shops, one day, one block, and they're awesome things that you can't find online.
And Black Scintilla will be there?
Yes, it will be there the very last weekend before Christmas. I have to think about all these dates. Yeah,
Gotcha.
so it's also coming up really quick.
So for those people who perhaps procrastinate,
We got you covered.
you got you covered.
Still for gift wrapping, all the things. Yeah.
We should say one thing, just in case you haven't been to Black Scintilla, and by the way, you can find more info at blackscintilla.com. Give us the rundown. We see the website right there
Yeah.
of what is Black Scintilla. What all do you offer?
So we are an apparel and gift shop. We do women's apparel, which a lot of small businesses do. However, I'm very, very proud in our business that we do sizes for all women. It's not just a size 2, a size 4. We do sizes extra small to 5X. We also do free hemming alterations, and some other alterations can be made too. But I'm really passionate about helping all women, shapes and size, feel their best, feel beautiful. And you know, the holidays are happening. There's several events to go to and family pictures, and we can help you look your best. And it's affordable. You know, with shopping small, with every dollar that you spend shopping locally, 67 cents of that dollar stays in Oklahoma. Larger businesses, only 14% on average stays in Oklahoma. And with that, what stays here, local businesses put about half of that money back into their neighborhoods, the economy. So it's, when you're shopping local, you're really kind of doing twofold of supporting locally. And you can just, get customer service. You can't get free hemming online, not that I know of. But we can
Probably
really
right about
tailor
that.
things to you, and then you can also feel you're proud that you're still keeping your money here.
She's Rachael with Black Scintilla, and she's answered the question of how much does that holiday retail season matter? Matters quite a bit.
Big, yeah.
So for those of you getting out doing your holiday shopping, consider shopping local. Small Business Saturday is one day of 365 of
That's
which
right.
you can shop local.
Yeah.
Rachel, always good to see you.
So thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me on, Dave.
You bet, and happy holidays.
Yes, thank you. You too.